Hi, hello, this is Ivy again. Continue from yesterday where I have created my NFT on the Symbol Mainnet. I am going to show you how I create the token and why I choose to do it this way. Now let's me get on to bringing up the Symbol wallet and show you on the test net how I create this token. So if you like, you can download this wallet and sign up an account for the testnet, get some test XYM from the faucet. I'm going to show you how you're going to do that later on and play along with it. Alright, let's get started. Alright, this is the Symbol wallet, and later on I'm going to put the link down in the comment area for you to download a copy of this. So what you're going to do is, you're going to create a profile here, and you're going to choose create a mnemonic. Just type here and enter your profile name, choose symbol testnet and give a password, remember the password, and confirm it and give some hint. For example, I'm going to type here test. I'm going to select the testnet and here just move your mouse around so that it's going to create the profile for you. And then okay, now here is very important. Back up the mnemonic words. I'm going to show it to you how it looks like because this is only on the testnet, and when you go ahead and create yours, make sure you never ever share your mnemonic words with anybody else. Alright, because anybody have this can get access to your Symbol wallet and you could lost all your funds. So here it is. It looks like this, 24 words. Again, this is a wrong example. Don't show it to anybody else but yourself. But you're going to need this, so you have to click here and download it so that you can use it later on. And then what you're going to do is, I'm not going to save it because I already have a test account. I'm not going to create another one, but I just want to show it to you here. That's how it looks like. And then after you have downloaded it, very important, and if you have to, copy it and or write it down, and then you click next, and then it will bring you to this site. And what you're going to do is follow the sequence of the 24 words you get just now and click off the word following the sequence, and then after you've done that, you click next. You're going to create an account. I'm not going to do it here because it's going to take some time, so I'm just going to go back and use the account that I have already created. Alright, let's just sign into this account of mine, which is on a Symbol testnet. We'll just log into it and just wait for a few seconds, and then it will bring you to the dashboard of this Symbol wallet. So here is the dashboard of the Symbol wallet. Here you can see that that's the address of your account. For when you just have this for the first time, please go and click on this one, the faucet. I'm not sure if you're going to see it. I don't think you're going to see it because I'm only sharing the screen for this wallet. But once you click on the faucet here, you're going to bring you to one of the website where you can claim some test XYM for free, where you can use it as a testing. Here I already have some balance of test XYM here from previously. So when I want to create a Mosaic, which is the NFT that I create, okay, I'm going to explain a little bit here what I use to create an NFT. Okay, if you are familiar or you've ever heard of an NFT created from the Ethereum, they use the standard ERC721 to create this NFT. It's NFT called non-fungible tokens. What it means is basically a token that you cannot exchange with somebody else with another token because their value is not the same. If I have $1 and you have another dollar, we exchange it, we still each have $1 in our hand. No, nothing changed about the value, even though, you know, in actual we do have exchanged piece of papers. A non-fungible token is that they might look similar. For example, you have a passport, I have a passport from the same country. It might look the same from the outside, but when you open the inside, our details are different, and also where we have been, all the shops when you get entry to the countries are different. So that is non-fungible tokens, because when we exchange our passports, it's just not going to work. We are not going to get past the custom, and it doesn't represent it. That's the difference between fungible and non-fungible tokens. Alright, back to the non-fungible tokens on Ethereum. You use ERC721 to create this, and then it might get a little bit complicated because what a ERC721 token is, they have this standard that you need to follow so that any other contract would recognize it and be able to trade it. You don't have to worry about this in Symbol, because all this standard is already preset in the protocol of the blockchain itself. So you can just use a template where we call it the Mosaic to create either fungible or non-fungible tokens. Well, there are other ways to do a non-fungible tokens in Symbol as well, but I chose to, in this case, I chose to use Mosaic, because in the Mosaic you can choose to create tokens with maximum 9 billions of the tokens which you create this. That means it is a fungible token that you're creating. For example, you want to create 9 billion tokens that is used within your community as a currency. That's the fungible tokens you want to create using the Mosaic template. But today, or yesterday, in fact, I have created a non-fungible tokens because I only create this token of using the Mosaic template with only one supply. And this token would have its own unique identity called the Mosaic ID. Here I'm going to share with you. So you click this tab over here called the Mosaic. This is some of the Mosaic I created before. Now this is the symbol XYM, which is not created by me but by the Symbol blockchain itself. So you can, it's also one of the Mosaic. So this XYM is fungible, and you can just exchange it. That's how we do it. It's like a currency we use in Symbol. But one of it, this is not the one I created yesterday, remember, because that one is on the mainnet and this is on the testnet. But this is these two are one of those that I have created before. So what of each of this is going to represent by ID. Here you see it, it's called the Mosaic ID. So this is uniquely representing the NFT I created, and there's only one of them. So when you want to create a new token, fungible or non-fungible, what you're going to do is go here, click create a new Mosaic. So now I would like to show how to create an NFT. So I am going to click here, and in the supply I'll just put one because I want it to be non-fungible. So there should be only one unit of this token. Divisibility means like whether you can cut this token into like 10 of them, 100 of them, 1,000 of them, or millions of them. Because it's non-fungible, I do not want it to be dividable, so I just put 0 over here. Durations, how long you want this token to be. It can be with timeline, or you want it to be unlimited, it means it's never expired, so you're going to click this unlimited durations. You want to check it like transferable because you want to sell your NFT, right? So if you click it, if you do not check this, it means that like the NFT is non-transferable, then you won't be you'll be able to sell it to somebody else, but that buyer won't be able to resell it. So I would think that like a non-fungible tokens would be more valuable if it can be resell, right? So I would like to make it a transferable one. And supply mutable, no, I'm not going to click it here, because when you click it here, it means that like when this token get back to your account, you can actually change the supply here. So what value would that NFT be if one day it can have 10 of them? No. So it's important that like I'll uncheck this, saying that the supply is not mutable forever and there's only one of this. I'm not going to check this restrictable. I'm going to explain more probably in the future, but with this check, there is a limitations of this NFT to be transferred. This function is more usable if you're talking about STO, but again, not talking about it over here. Just remember, uncheck it. Now here, don't look at this because this is only on the testnet. The fee is not reflected. It is as the same on the mainnet. So don't look at this. And then the fee, you can choose. I will just always choose a recommended one, but you can choose to get a lower fee or slower or higher fee. If you choose no fee, your transactions might never get through because most of the nodes would want to charge a transactions fee for this. But it's there just in case in the future there are more and more nodes that would like to service the community by not charging fee. But I would say choose the normal one or recommended fee. Then you send. Type in your password, check everything is correct and all the information you need, and click confirm. It will be most likely being confirmed and your NFT being created in less than a minute's time. Now, to confirm about that, let's go back to the home screen. Here, when you see 3 dots, it means that this transaction is in unconfirmed status, as you can see here. Because in blockchain, once a transaction is sent, it takes time for it to be included in a block, and the block need to be confirmed before your transaction is considered done. There could be times where your transactions being kicked out are not included into the block as well. Now you can see when it turns and give you a number over here, that means this is the block number your transaction is being included in. It also means that this is the block number that your NFT is created in. If you go to the block explorer, where you can click over here and check on the block type 234,828 blocks on testnet explorer, you will see your mosaic or your NFT being created over here. It's that easy. In a few minutes, your NFT is created using the Symbol wallet. Now, creating an NFT is easy, but how you give value to it is a different story. I'll slowly roll out videos to explain anything and everything about NFT. If you think anything that you would like to know and I haven't covered, let me know. And the difference between Ethereum and Symbol mainly is because Ethereum, you can decide any standard how you want to create it. Now, even if you do not create a token which is one of a kind using the standard ERC721, it can still be an NFT as long as it's one of a kind. Just to give you an example, Cypherpunk, the first NFT created even before CryptoKitty, is not ERC721 compatible, but it's still an NFT. The only thing is it might not be as easy to trade in any tradable trading platform because of the property it has in this NFT. Move it to Symbol. that do not have any concern about it, because the standard already preset in the Mosaic. So that's the main difference of choosing over Ethereum and over Symbol. They both have their advantages over it. If you find this information over here is useful to you, please subscribe. We content creators are excited or know that people are supporting us by looking at the number of the subscriptions or the subscribers. We are fed by the number of the subscriber or the number of the likes. So yeah, go ahead and click the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.